everyone, and welcome back to my channel today. I am always very excited to talk to you, and today you might be wondering, where the heck are we? So we are in my living room because my makeup room is messy as fuck. So it is crazy messy in there, and I literally just grabbed my makeup and I was like, nope, not doing it in here today. Plus the lighting sucks. As you can see, it is much better out here, and you can see now my messy living room with my dog cat area over here and puppy. Yay! So there's Quinn. I don't know if she's ever been in one of my videos. I don't think so. So we're going to introduce you to Quinn. So this is Quinn. She's my miniature Australian Shepherd, and she is 2. And as you can see, she's very beautiful. Yes, she knows how beautiful she is. So I can't believe she hasn't been in one of my videos yet because she's my baby. And I love her, and she's just great. Yes. You're amazing, aren't you? Yes, and she's loving the attention. So you might see some cats run around. Yep, she's loving the attention. As if you don't get enough. So you might see the cats run around. I usually try to keep them out of my video because they, like, as you can see, they are very distracting. And there goes Keely. So you might see another one running around as well. So I'm going to try and see how this goes and see if I can actually get through the video without being overly distracted. All right, you better get down. All right, so today I'm going to talk to you about my June favorites, and these are products that I have been using nonstop and totally addicted to. And there's one product in here that I think I'm going to use for the rest of my life because I just found it, and it is so awesome, like totally awesome. All right, so let's get into this. There's going to be a mixture of one high-end item and the rest are drugstore because I've been on a drugstore kind of bender lately. So getting to the high-end item, this is the Born This Way Undetectable Medium to Full Coverage Foundation, as you can see here. So this here is an amazing foundation. What can I say? Undetectable, I'm not sure of. I'm wearing it on my face right now, and when I feel my skin, it doesn't feel like I'm wearing foundation. So I don't know if they mean undetectable by vision or touch, because obviously anyone who knows makeup knows I'm wearing foundation. So undetectable, not sure if I would call it that to sight. Quinn, stop barking. There's no one here except me. This is why I like to do my makeup in the other room. So I really have to get my makeup room clean. So right now, I'm getting back to this foundation. This would be my favorite high-end foundation right now. Like I said, I'm using it on my face right now, and I can't feel it when touching my skin. Although I don't want to touch my skin too much because I get oily as crazy. But it's still there at the end of the day. It works really nice. And yeah, yay Too Faced. They're like my favorite brands. Like everything I own that I wear every day, I'm wearing at least 3 things Too Faced because they are awesome. So sticking with foundation, I have 2 other foundations to talk to you about, and they are from the drugstore. So this one here is the Maybelline New York Dream Liquid Mousse in Poreless Perfection, and this is in number 10, Porcelain Ivory. So this is the first time that I've tried a mousse consistency foundation, and I have to say that I really love this foundation. I would call this foundation here a light coverage because when I use it, I mix it in with my Becca backlight and then I put it on my face. So it kind of gives me a light, maybe medium coverage, and it's nice just for a daily look, I find, when I don't feel like wearing a full face makeup. So this one here, definitely a win for me this month, and I'm really liking it. So the next foundation I'm going to talk to you about is the Rimmel London Lasting Finish with Comfort Serum. This is a 25-hour foundation. Don't know about the 25-hour thing. Yes, it does last a long time, but again, I'm someone who touches my face a lot throughout the day, so I get really oily and my foundation tends to come off. And this is in the color 10 Light Porcelain. And again, I would call this actually a light to medium coverage, although they call it full coverage, just because I like blending it in or mixing it in before I put it on my face with my Becca Backlight Primer, just to give me that dewy glow on my face. And again, this foundation, I use it on days that I don't feel like wearing full face makeup and going all out. So this one here, definitely, I don't know which one I like better, if I like this or I like this one. They both have qualities that I like, and it's kind of even. Like, there's nothing I really don't like about them, just because they work for me in the way that I use them. So like today I wouldn't use either one of these because I wanted full coverage on my face. So that is why I went for the Too Faced. So when I'm feeling like a light coverage day, I go with either one of these, just whichever one I happen to grab. Yeah. So today's gonna be like a literally like makeup for the face. No eye makeup, anything like that. So I'm going to talk to you about some concealers. So the first concealer I'm going to talk to you about is the NYX concealer wand thing here. I can't tell what it says anymore because it used to have black wording all around it, and now it doesn't because it rubbed off, and I was really upset about that because I like knowing what these things say. So I do see that it says HD on here, and this is the green color so that it covers your red spots, and it's actually been working really well for me. So what I do is I obviously go like this and just dab on the spots that I have areas that need to be fixed. So if I have any acne, just put a little bit on there. Even like a little bit of sunburn that I had up here, I put that on and I just blended it out with my beauty blender, and then I put on my foundation and it covered up really nicely. So this one here, this is going to be something I'm going to continue to repurchase because I really, really like this and it is completely working for me. The only thing, like I said before, is the packaging. They really could do a better job with the lettering on the packaging and making sure that it doesn't rub off on your hand, because I don't want that on my hand. I don't want whatever ink you have in there on my hand. So the next concealer I'm going to talk to you about is the Rimmel London Rimmel London Wake Me Up. So this is Anti-Fatigue Effect and Radiant Glow, and this is in 230 Very Fair Light. So this has been doing wonders for me. I've been looking for a good concealer. Usually I stick to the MAC Pro Longwear concealer, but I haven't had that since for a year now because I've just been too lazy to put a MAC order in. And I've been going through different concealers, trying to find the one for me. I've been using NARS, NYX, LA Colors, LA Girl, just kind of drugstore brands, well, aside from the NARS. And I haven't really found anything that has worked for me until this one, and I was really shocked that it was going to be a drugstore product because I was looking for something that was going to be the same quality as my MAC Pro Longwear, because that is like my holy grail, and this one I find is better. I actually really, really like this one here. The only thing that the MAC Pro Longwear has over this is that it's in a pump, where this one here is a wand, but I actually really like the wand itself. The reason I like the pump for the MAC Pro Longwear is that I actually would use it as foundation sometimes. I know that seems like crazy because it's only like this big, but yeah, you don't need much. I used like 1.5 pump maybe, and like it covered my entire face. And that was just when I was running out of foundation or I didn't feel like grabbing the foundation bottle because I'm really lazy like that. So anyways, this concealer is probably my favorite concealer right now, and like I said, I'm actually liking it better than the MAC Pro Longwear. The next product I'm going to talk to you about is the Seraphine Botanicals Happy Hibiscus blush, and these are natural blushes for all skin types, and it's vegan, gluten-free, GMO-free, all the good stuff in there. So I got this in my Ipsy bag, I believe, for this past June. And here's the color here, and it's kind of a bronzy color with some pink in it. You can't really tell. It looks like a bronzer when I show you on the screen here. I'm just looking at my screen viewer. But it is actually, it's got some, it does look bronzy, but it does have the pink tones in it. So I'll just do a swatch here. Oh crap, even on there it looks like golden bronzy. Normally I wouldn't swatch this profusely, but I really want you guys to see the actual color. So, God damn it, it still looks that color. But it does have some pink tones in it, and I've been using this every single day because I've been looking for a new blush to use because I've kind of been wanting to expand past Makeup Geek's hanky panky. I used to have all kinds of blushes, and like my favorite was Orgasm by NARS, but I don't have that one anymore because I broke it. Yeah, that was a sad day. And I literally tried to fix it and I ended up ruining it, and it just made me cry because those are like $50. So yeah, sad day for me. So I've been like purchasing a bunch of blushes right now, and the majority of them have been from the drugstore, and I don't like any of them. Like there's this creamy Maybelline one, and it has kind of like a Makeup Geek consistency, or a ColourPop consistency, where it's so creamy, but I don't like that for a blush. I want a powder, and I don't want to have to ruin one of my brushes in the creaminess of the powder, or of that type of blush. Not powder. I want to use powder. Long story short, the Seraphine blush is a win for me because I really like it, and it has a nice kind of, you can't even see it on my face in this light, or just because I blend the crap out of my face. But I like it. All right, so the next product that I'm going to talk to you about is the Physicians Formula Super CC Powder. So I got this in a set of 3. So it came with a CC cream and a CC concealer. I don't like the other 2, but this was a huge win for me. So I've been using this as a setting powder for under my eyes and after I put my foundation on. And before I started using it, it had some like green, yellows, and pinks in it. So it has some green, yellows, and pinks in it. It's kind of meshed all together now. So I've been using this, like I said, after I put my concealer on, and no, not after I put my concealer on. After I put my foundation and concealer on, and then I use this to set my face and fix any spots that didn't get covered by either my concealer or my foundation. and it's been working really well for me. And I'm really enjoying it. It does have a brush in the bottom here, and I did try using it a couple times, but I just prefer using my own brushes. If you watch my channel, you know that I've been using the Morphe brushes and getting some more soon, hopefully. I just have to put an order through. There's so much that I have to do videos for that I'm really trying to put off buying new products because I have some peel off lipsticks I have to do a channel or a video on. There are some lipsticks that I have to do swatches for that I'm going to do today. So you're going to see this face and this shirt again today. So a lot of videos that I have to do. So I'm trying to put off buying new products because then I'm just going to get distracted by those ones and forget about those ones. So also just mentioning that I did do a Ipsy video for June, but I went to go edit it and I was like, whoa, no, can't do this. It was skipping and my speech was off for some reason. I don't know why, but we're not going to do that video. I ended up deleting it. So what I will do instead is I'll make sure that I do my update video and I'll go over the products because I don't want to pretend I'm opening my Ipsy bag again when you can clearly see that I've been using these products. Keep an eye out for that video there and also any one of my videos because yeah, awesome. Alright, so the last product that I'm going to talk to you about today is my favorite, and this is going to be the product that I'm probably going to use for the rest of my life, and unless I find something better, of course. So this is the Marcel face powder, and oh my god, I got this from the drugstore for $15, and this is the best friggin' powder I have ever used. So this is a ultra light loose powder, even skin tone, and allows makeup to last longer, and it's mattifying. So it's just like a standard kind of powder here, and it's translucent, which is really nice. I've actually been using this to bake on my face as well. So freaking nice. Like I just put that over the blush that I had on my hand before, and it's still shimmery, but it's matte now. And oh my god, like I love it. It makes my makeup last all day, and if I forgot to take off my makeup at night, it is still there in the morning. That is how friggin' powerful this thing is. So yeah, I'm really liking this. I heard this is comparable to the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and that was one that I was going to buy to test out. But since I've got this one, I'm going to hold off on that just because I want to keep using this one for a while because it is so freaking awesome. And hello, Keely. You can see him right there. I need to figure this out. So that is all the products that I have to show you today for my June favorites. I hope you liked this video, and some of these products may be a bit old, but this is just stuff that I've been going to the drugstore or ordering online and just being like, okay, just gonna grab this because I haven't tried it before. So thank you for watching. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe and keep an eye out for my next videos. I'm going to be doing a swatch video of the Vice lipsticks. I don't have the actual lipsticks yet because, like I said, I've been trying to put off buying new products, but I've got 24 swatches to do. So this is awesome. Can't wait to do that. I'm going to be filming this literally like in 15 minutes. So keep an eye out for that video, and again, thanks for watching. Bye!